Newsroom cameras, ours, they were rolling as trucks of federal agent arrived into the Gracie Mansion property. That's the residence of the mayor's. You can see those trucks arriving this morning.
Now, all of this comes after 4 high-ranking officials in his administration stepped down in recent weeks.
We had team coverage to help us understand what this indictment means and its potential impacts on our city.
Our Brittany Cadet is in the Alert Center with the reactions that are pouring in about this.
And News 12's Faith Graham, she's outside Gracie Mansion to find out what comes next as new developments are happening there.
Yeah, but first, News 12's Amanda Bozzer joins us now to tell us how we got here.
Yeah, Amanda, you spoke with the mayor last night during our monthly show, Ask the Mayor. I mean, it was just moments before all of this happened.
2 hours to be exact before this all happened. I believe I was the last reporter to speak one-on-one with Mayor Eric Adams, asking him how he was doing before we actually kicked off that conversation. And he told me that he is doing very well, which I thought was striking given everything that's unfolded over the past 2 weeks. So to me, I took that as no indication that he knew what was coming in the hours to come. Now, a lot of the conversation leading up to our conversation last night with the mayor surrounded resignations in his administration recently. We've seen 4 high-ranking officials step aside in recent weeks. Yesterday, Bronx Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez also called on Mayor Adams himself to resign. So I pressed him on that in the first couple minutes of the show. Take a listen to what the mayor had to say.
And tonight, your message to New Yorkers about the conversation surrounding resignation.
It's clear people come and go. I have over 300,000 city employees.
So the mayor, they're laughing off the potential or the consideration of him resigning in the future. Now, 2 hours later, the news of that indictment broke. At this time, we still do not know the details. Those charges have not been unsealed yet, although we are expecting to hear from federal prosecutors later this morning. So we could learn more details later today. We'll bring those to you as we learn them. But as of right now, the mayor is saying that he has no plans to resign, that he intends to fight these charges in court, and that he is maintaining his innocence. In fact, he went a step further. He framed this in his response video last night as political playback between him and the feds for raising the alarm, so to speak, about the migrant crisis here in this city and the lack of federal help in dealing with it.
Yeah, Amanda, what was interesting is that he joined you yesterday virtually. Usually he comes into the studio.
Yeah, usually he's sitting here next to us, full transparency. His team had told us well in advance that he wasn't planning on being here in person, that he had to attend a reception during the UN General Assembly that was hosted by President Biden. And he actually told me yesterday, moments before we started the program, that he had to race over to Gracie Mansion instead of City Hall to take the call to be a part of the program because that reception had run late. But whether or not that was the reality remains to be seen.
Yeah, and then the show went on after you pressed him. Well, Amanda, thank you for that. And let's just talk about the resignations like she mentioned. 4 people have stepped down or retired. You're looking at them right here. This is all from the Adams administration. They, again, either announced the retirement. We have former police commissioner Edward Caban, former chief legal advisor to the mayor, Lisa Zornberg, schools chancellor David Banks, and health commissioner Dr. Ashwin Vasan. Now, amid the indictment, federal agents, they are back at Gracie Mansion where they've been this morning. That's where the mayor resides.